Oh, women, if you have ever been cheated before, you are in a relationship, you have a relationship, and this guy, you gave her all your life. One lady was telling me, she said, Pastor, I gave this man all my life, and this man dumped me. Now, if I'm entering into another relationship, oh my God, the man go take. He will suffer. Now, when you're in that relationship, and that woman begins to say, she begins to become hard. He said, my dear, do your, I love you with all my life, but not with my money. Do your money separately, I do my money separately. You will not know why that guy is doing like that. Why is he doing like that? He's doing like that because of the painful memory. That is the drive. Am I communicating to someone? Do you know that some people, they are driven by fear? There is a fear in some people, and that is why they cannot get to where God wants them to get to. The reason why, oh my God, I don't know, maybe it's God is blessing anyone with this word, but do you know that when you gave your life to Jesus Christ, if you got born again because you don't want to go to hellfire, you will still go to hellfire. This is Ash. Come on, look up. You know, when we are growing up as young Christians, as young children, the picture they paint for us in the church is, if you steal, you are going to hell. If you steal, you are going to hellfire. If you lie, you are going to hellfire. Now, the reason why you gave your life to Jesus Christ is, I don't want to go to hellfire. I don't want to go to hellfire. Do you know that gradually the reality will dawn on you that there is an hellfire here already? Sir, do you understand what I'm saying? Do you know there is an hellfire already in the world? Somebody that is not happy. Somebody that, well, this brother was saying something the other time. It might be like a joke. That if you see death, don't eat this. If you eat it, you are going to die. They told you that if you eat this thing, you are going to die. Do you know that some people say, when I didn't die, what am I doing? Let me cuckoo eat and die once and for all. So many people, the reason why they accepted Jesus Christ into their life is because they don't want to go to hell. But there is a time that the power of sin will tell you that you are not going to hell. You know what the devil told this woman? Eve. The devil said, is it true that God said, if you eat this thing, you are going to die? The devil was able to manipulate her spirit because she did not understand why God said they should not eat the fruit in the first place. I don't know, maybe you understand what I'm trying to say? The fear was there. God said, if you eat the fruit, God did not say you are going to die, but God said, don't eat the fruit. The devil interpreted it that, look, God did not want you to eat the fruit so that you won't be like him. Now, it was like, if you eat the fruit, your eyes will be open. You'll be like God. The devil was able to manipulate it. But the reason behind don't eat the fruit was more than their eyes to be open. God just wanted them to be in a loving relationship with him. Now, what I'm saying to you is this. If you got born again because you don't want to go to hell, a time will come that you are going to experience some things in your life. Whether you are born again or you are not born again, there are some things that look like hell in this world. That the devil will now tell you that what is more than hell, this one you are experiencing is even worse than hell. Now, if you accept Jesus because you don't want to go to hell, at that point in time, you will lose your faith because what you are experiencing is hell already. Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe it's too much for some people to understand. But the fact of the matter is, whether you like it or not, when you say amen, Brother Timothy, let fire come out of your mouth, problem will still come. Christianity is not an immunity to life problem. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Do you know that pastors can have problem? Do you know that? It's just that even when pastors have problem, when they come to church, they smile. So what I'm saying is, in essence, is whether you are born again or you are not born again, you will experience problem. Now, when problem comes into your life, if the reason why you gave your life to Jesus Christ was because you don't want to go to hell, there are problems that look like hell. And you said, if I can be experiencing this, it doesn't even worth giving my life to Jesus. Have you seen born again Christians having cancer before? Yes. The pain of cancer can make you to cause the day you are born. So if you gave your life to Jesus Christ, your driving is because you don't want to go to hell. You are experiencing hell on earth. But if you give your life to Jesus Christ, if your driving force is beyond fear, then you can say like Paul, that what shall separate me from the love of God? What? He started saying, is it death? Is it sickness? Is it this? Is it that? He said, nothing shall separate us from the love of God. Why? When your Christianity becomes that nothing can separate you, it means that it's not based on what we can see. It is more than that. Can you help me tell somebody I've been talking too much? That what is your driving factor? Tell the person what is driving you. Come and tell the person what is driving you to serve God. There are hundreds of circumstances, values, and emotions that can actually drive your life. There are many, but I want to submit to you. Let your driving factor, your driving force, let it be God. Can we look at something and we go? 1 Corinthians chapter 9. Let me show you something. I don't know, maybe God is blessing anyone with this word. 1 Corinthians chapter 9. 1 Corinthians chapter 9. I want you to look at an example of someone that was driven by something entirely different. Are we there? 1 Corinthians chapter 9. Brother, to read verse 16 for me, please. Verse 16. Though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of. For the necessity is laid upon. Now, George, can we look up for a minute? He said, though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to be what? Come on, hands up. To glory of. What does it mean? I have nothing to boast. It's not like, you know, some people, when I do some things for them, they think you have to do it for them. Paul is saying, if I preach the gospel, I have nothing to boast, because my driving force is not for me to what? To boast. Because whether I like it or not, he says, the necessity is what? It's laid upon me. Look at this one. He says, yet when I preach the gospel, I cannot boast, for I am what? Compelled to preach. What is the meaning of compelled? Is it forced?
Without choice.
Without choice. It's not forced. It's not like it was forced.
It's a duty.
It's a duty. It becomes an obligation. I'm compelled. I cannot boast. Now, the driving force behind Paul, what is the driving force? It's not boasting, but it's compelled. And read on. Let's read on verse 17. I preach voluntarily. Let's go back to verse 16. I want everything in verse 16. Brother, verse 16. Again, please, let's go back. Yes. Excuse me. He said, woe to me if I do not preach. Can you see what was the driving force of Paul? Was the driving force of Paul when Paul was preaching the gospel? Was he preaching the gospel so that people can say he has arrived? No. He was preaching the gospel because he was compelled to preach. He even said, woe to me if I don't preach the gospel. And when he was comparing some people that were preaching the gospel, he said some people preach the gospel out of envy. Let's go to Philippians. Philippians chapter 1. I will round up with that and we'll go. Philippians chapter 1. Let's read from verse 12. From verse 12. Philippians 1:12. Let's look up, everybody. Now, 1, 2, 3, go. Let's read together. Now, I want you to know. Can we look up? Let's look at Pastor. God bless you, those of you that are following me. I'm sorry if I'm taking your time. I will soon round up now. But I think some people are getting the message. Can you imagine